Interesting. A Lebanon High School football player is still sidelined after collapsing on the football field Thursday night. A horrifying scene that he and his family are still recovering from. Sophomore R.J. Williams was rushed to the hospital and underwent multiple tests, and despite a concussion, he's feeling better. We do want to warn you, though, the video we are about to show you can be a little bit tough to watch. And KZI 9 News reporter Noah Chavez spoke with the young man and his mom about the long, difficult weekend.
Injuries are a common factor in sports, especially in high school football. But then there's the uncommon ones that can grab the attention of an entire town. And although R.J. Williams can't remember it, his family and community certainly can.
I don't remember much of what had happened throughout the game.
This is the moment where R.J., a sophomore, says his memory went foggy during Thursday's game. R.J. says the game was physical and he took a few solid hits.
So the hit was around in the third quarter. I believe I was doing a pull block, and I ended up getting hit sticked, and that's what started the headache.
A bit later, he would collapse.
Antonio was calling saying that he had been injured and the paramedics were on their way, and I'm like, what is happening? They're like, he just collapsed, and I was freaking out, and were able to find my phone number and notify me within just minutes of it happening. So he was only at the Corvallis Hospital 10 minutes before we got there.
The main thing going through my head was, where am I and why am I here?
They had him in the neck brace, and they had taken him down for a CAT scan, and they had done x-rays. They were trying to check, make sure there's nothing broken, because he was complaining of different parts hurting. His movement in his right hand and arm was very weak. And so they were concerned that there was something maybe in his spine. So he ended up going down for MRIs later in the evening. Everything looks really good so far.
After a night in the hospital, RJ was released. But unfortunately, the hits kept on coming. Because of the injury, his bike was still locked up at the school.
Around 11:10 or so when my bike was stolen, it was just two guys and just blacked out gear and stuff like that, gloves, bolt cutters.
It was one of those things that's like, and it's not like they knew he was the injured kid on the team, but it's just sad.
Now, coming up on KZI 9 News at 5, we'll hear how RJ's support hasn't only come from Lebanon, but others outside of the community. Reporting in Lebanon, Noah Chavez, KZI 9 News.